Flint, MI. City Council has opted to extend Flint's current short-term contract with the Detroit-based Great Lakes Water Authority for 2 years, allowing time to independently analyze all water options available to Flint, while satisfying a federal judge's order to act. After nearly 6 hours of raucous debate, discussion, laughter, tears and moments of prayer at a meeting on Monday, October 23, 8 of the 9 council members came together to vote on a resolution to extend Flint's contract with Great Lakes Water Authority, GLWA, until October 31, 2019. First Ward Councilman Eric Mays, who is often at odds with the other council members, abstained from the vote due to lack of discussion and action, he said. The 2-year resolution was proposed by 6th Ward Councilman Herbert Winfrey, one of the 3 council members on the ad hoc committee involved in closed-door mediation with attorneys in the lawsuit between the Michigan Department of Environmental Quality and Flint. Flint State get 24 hours to respond to request for water source decision delay. Flint State get 24 hours to respond to request for water source decision delay. Lawson's order delays a deadline he set in an October 17 ruling in which the judge required a water source decision by the council no later than Monday, October 23. This will allow us to have an independent analysis of our water source, Winfrey said. This is what we've been asking for. Reliability and affordability. We need to be able to determine if a 30-year contract with GLWA is that Rolls-Royce of a deal we've been told about. I don't see that in the contract. Flint is currently in a short-term contract with GLWA, set to expire at the end of this month. The council also voted 8-0, with an abstention from Mays, to table talks on the proposed 30-year contract with GLWA for another 30 days. The 30-year contract is backed by Mayor Karen Weaver and Governor Rick Snyder, but some council members are skeptical of the recommendation and say they want an independent consultant to review all long-term water options available to the city before a vote. Council members say they have been left out of negotiations surrounding the deal and have not been provided with all the information needed to vote on the long-term contract. In June, the MDEQ sued Flint in federal court to force the city's hand in making a water source decision. Council intervened in the lawsuit with its own attorneys, calling out a failure of leadership by the council to act on selecting a long-term water source for Flint. Detroit U.S. District Judge David M. Lawson issued an order last week mandating the body to select a long-term source for the city this week. The council has since filed a motion for the judge to reconsider his order, and MDEQ has until the end of the business day on Tuesday, October 24, to submit its response. Judge Blister's counsel orders Flint to pick future water source by October 23. Judge Blister's counsel orders Flint to pick future water source by October 23. U.S. District Judge David M. Lawson made the ruling in a written, 29-page decision dated Tuesday, October 17, saying he has the authority to require the council to act after it failed to do so previously in spite of abundant opportunities to exercise its prerogatives. As the council discussed Winfrey's motion, interim city attorney Angela Wheeler cautioned against the 2-year contract, noting that it could increase Flint's water rates and jeopardize the stability of the city. She said the city has already tried and failed to extend any more short-term contracts with GLWA. But 4th Ward City Councilwoman Kate Fields questioned the ethics behind the attorney's advice, as Wheeler represents the city's administration in the federal lawsuit and is at odds with the council. I believe it was highly unethical and possibly illegal for giving council her opinion on this, Fields said. She's got to pick which hat to wear. Wheeler called the comments completely disrespectful and completely inappropriate and said she served on behalf of all of Flint. Whether the 2-year contract is considered long-term is up to the judge, said 9th Ward Councilman and mayoral candidate Scott Kincaid, but he said he believed the council's 11th-hour resolution fit Lawson's requirements. When I read the judge's ruling, he's looking for a long-term, sustainable water source, Kincaid said. But that leaves out affordable. Detroit, controls the cost and our residents pay the price. We've got the highest water bills in the country." He added that, with the 30-year GLWA contract, Flint residents easily have over a 50% increase over the next 10 years. Several of the council members, including 5th Ward Councilman Ward Davis, suggested that the state was imposing arbitrary deadlines to strong-arm the council into the 30-year contract. "Who made the consequences? The people who want us to buy the water from them," Davis said. "Why is there this deadline? There's always time to negotiate." The city of Flint filed a response to the council's motion to reconsider late in the day on Monday, October 23, saying that attorneys for the council have not communicated with the city since Friday about potential negotiations. The MDEQ has until the close of business on Tuesday, October 24, to file its response.